What's up guys, Excalibur here and welcome back to Star Ocean Anamnesis. So the second part of the wedding event has started and it's brought about a new boss, the Monarch Chimera. So let's take a look at his moveset. First up we have Chomp, a very standard close range attack. He leans forward and then bites down on his target. This attack comes out really fast, which means it's very hard to react to. The tracking on this attack is also very good. Like if you dash behind him while the animation is still going, he sometimes even follows you all the way back there, so you have to time everything properly. But to dodge this, all you have to do is just dash backwards, or you could try to get behind the Chimera, but if you're going to do that, like I said, you have to time it properly. And then up next we have Cyclostrophic Breath. So for this attack, he spins in a circle while breathing a dark fog. And this is a close range attack, and it's actually very dangerous to close range characters because it lasts for a very long time, which means close range characters can't even hit him during this. It also does a lot of damage, and with how long it lasts, it can also rack up damage very quickly. So if you are playing as a close range character, try to get out of this as quickly as you can. And then up next we have Dark Breath. So for this attack, he leans forward and then breathes a dark fog onto his target. Now I would say this is actually his least dangerous attack because it's very slow, it doesn't do as much damage as Cyclostrophic Breath. It does have decent range, but not enough to hit long-range characters, and close-range characters can easily avoid it by getting behind the Chimera. And then we have Rush, which is a very powerful attack, even right now on Misery 1. So he dashes towards his target, and if he hits them, he knocks them back, which can set you up for a follow-up hit. This Rush actually has 3 different versions. They're called version 1, 2, 3. Very clever, I know. But the only difference between each version is that the higher versions are faster than the lower one. So version 3 is faster than 2, and 2 is faster than 1. And he always uses them together in a combo. So he always starts with version 1, and then he can go into either version 2, or he can stop. And after that, he can go into either version 3 or just stop. And because each version of the Rush is considered a different attack, he could also switch targets when he's going from version 1 to version 2. But it's actually easy to dodge because the hitbox on this attack is not that big, so just dash to the sides and you should be able to avoid it. And then lastly we have Triply Terrible Breath, which is another one of his breath attacks. So for this one, he uses all 3 of his heads to breathe a dark fog. The difference between this attack and Dark Breath is that this one covers a much wider area because he uses all 3 of his heads, but it also doesn't last as long as Dark Breath. It does do more damage and is a bit harder to avoid, but you can dodge it in the exact same way, get behind the Chimera, and he will never hit you. And his Enrage attack is just the standard power-up, every single hit becomes a one-shot. But you know what, I gotta say, this boss actually seems really dangerous. Even on Misery 1, he can do a lot of damage, especially if you're playing a close-range character. If you're playing a ranged character, it's a bit more doable, and that might be what you have to do on the higher difficulties. But I'm looking forward to the Misery 2 difficulty for this thing, because that's gonna be pretty fun. Regardless, hope you guys enjoyed that, and I guess I will see you all next time. Peace!